Like a massive amount of thinking, like truly stupendous amount of thinking has gone into sex without purpose, without procreation, which is actually quite a silly action.
It seems as though Elon Musk is trying to populate Mars. So I've seen a few videos and he talks, you know what, this guy's a genius. And I think that it's so funny because there are people that just don't understand or appreciate the genius of Elon Musk. So with every genius, there's also a little bit of crazy or interesting, right? So Elon Musk is always talking about, you know, I've seen a few interviews where he talks about how humanity needs to procreate more. He talks about how we need to be having more children, having more babies, all this stuff. And it's so interesting to me because, like, that's the opposite of what we need to do. We're encroaching on, you know, animal habitats. And that's why that's why more diseases are spreading. That's why we had like COVID. That's how we've had so many other diseases in the past, because like humans are taking up places where animals are supposed to be living. So this is a problem. But why on earth would Elon Musk tell us that we need to produce more humans on this planet? It doesn't make sense, right? I understand that, like, it was the agenda for the human race. It's been our agenda. It's probably the agenda for every single animal species to procreate and to keep creating, because when you keep, you know, when you keep reproducing, that allows for, you know, abundance and minimizes your chances of extinction. But when it comes to humanity, 7 billion people, so many people. So that's the question. Why does Elon Musk want there to be more people on this overly populated planet? And then I thought, this is the same guy that's building, that owns SpaceX and is trying to build rockets to go to space and is also on a mission to go to Mars. This is a man that talks about Mars a lot, and it makes sense. He probably wants to overpopulate this planet so he can send more people to Mars.
His ultimate goal is to create some sort of a colony on Mars, but he believes that this technology will continue to expand to the point where we will be leaving our solar system. We will be making human trips into other solar systems, into actual deep space.
Now, I don't know if he's genius. I don't know what to say about him. And I think it's interesting. He's a very unique person, Elon Musk. But before we get into that, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. It really pushes this video out in the algorithm and encourages me to make more videos. This video is brought to you by Brand Video Pro. We help brands and influencers increase their influence in sales. So if that is of interest to you, head on over to our website, click the link down below or in our bio or wherever you are. Click the link that you see and find out how we can help you. You know, you can do a one-on-one session with me. You can book a one-on-one session with me where I'll give you consulting, a strategy call about how to improve whatever area it is that you're looking at in business online. You can buy the course, Brand Video Pro's Members Lab, you know, and that goes in more depth about that. And there's so many other resources, so go on over and check that out. All right. Very unique person, because he's the kind of person that, as much as he has a lot of businesses that are about sustainable energy, he has so many different types of businesses that are really helping and improving the world. And he really is a genius, but a lot of people don't see, you know, I've had conversations with people and they said, like, they're not impressed. They don't see like how he's any special. And I think the only people that aren't impressed by him are people that don't, because like it's almost as though his visions, as you know, look, he's got all these companies, right? But he still hasn't achieved his maximum potential. And he still hasn't created his iPhone. And that's why people don't understand the beauty of him, because the things that Elon Musk is building today are going to be, they're for the future, they're for the next 50 years of humanity. He's building the future. And so he's lucky enough that he has businesses. I mean, he did build PayPal, then, Tesla. And Tesla fans are fanatics. They love Tesla. But most people don't have a Tesla. It's not like an iPhone that most people have an iPhone. Therefore, everybody understands the incredible amazingness of Steve Jobs. Everyone has an iPhone. Everyone has an Apple product. Not everyone, but let's say in certain societies, it's heavily popular. Almost everyone has it, right? More affluent societies. But when it comes to Elon Musk, he just can't sell that many vehicles. So most people don't have a Tesla. So most people don't understand the impact. They don't know about his, solar panels that he's building for homes, making like eco-friendly homes. They're not really going to understand SpaceX because it's how many people are going to go on a rocket ship? They don't understand how he's trying to change aviation, creating like these shuttles that make it easier to travel across the planet. That product hasn't come out yet. For you to be able to travel, take you like 15 minutes or 45 minutes to go from one place of the world to another place in the world. This is what Elon Musk is building, and people don't understand because they haven't seen these products that are actually going to affect everyday people. So they don't see the beauty in Elon Musk. And if you ask me, this guy is such a genius, such a genius. And I'm not even it's not even like SpaceX that impresses me. I mean, it's really cool stuff. It's not even Tesla that impresses me. It's not even his eco-friendly systems that impress me. For me, it's Neuralink, his company that's building a chip in your brain that's going to make you sort of become a computer. So when you think about Neuralink's goal is to change the way that we use data. So right now I want to Google something. I have to pick up my phone. I have to go on Google. I have to type it. But imagine if there's a chip in my brain or chip in my head or wherever the chip goes. And all I have to do is think something and that information is automatically fed into my head. Yes, it's going to make the human brain dumber. That's so interesting. Because it's going to make us dumber as humans. For sure. And I wonder what that's really going to do. That's incredible. It's definitely going to make us dumber as humans, like less intellectual, or maybe it'll make us smarter. Who actually knows? It's going to make us reliant on the technology, but it actually might just make us smarter. But either way, that to me is like the most incredible thing anyone could invent. And I talk a lot about the metaverse. I talk a lot about, etc. And that's where the metaverse is going to, transition into a new phase. That's like metaverse, I don't know, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, I don't know. That's the future of the metaverse. And we saw it in that Black Mirror episode that I made a video about, striking vipers. They put this thing and they were in a trance. But imagine this chip is in your brain and you just think, and everything that you see, you get the information, you get the data, you get everything. That is cool. So yes, there's scary things about it, like the fact that it might be able to read your mind or read your, brain activity, which is interesting. There are different things about it that it's definitely scary. It's not like it's some science fiction scary stuff, but it's going to advance humanity in such a dynamic way. We cannot be afraid to make strides, technological strides, because of what we saw something in Black Mirror. We saw something in some text, some scripture that says we're doomed. No, we have to keep making strides as a human race. We're called Homo sapiens for a reason. Homo sapien means wise man. So imagine how advanced we would be if we were able to do this. Anyway, Elon Musk, we're so lucky to have him and people like him on our planet.
Well, he's the next stage of humanity.
Yeah.
If people are evolving, he's like looking at us from the next spot.
And I think that people should appreciate him more. Great man. I mean, I don't know if he's a great man, but he works so hard. Like he works so hard. Like he says he even works harder than the people in Tesla.
I think when I was, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something, I thought I was insane. It was just strange. Because it was clear that other people did not, their mind wasn't exploding with ideas. It was like, that's strange. I don't think you'd necessarily want to be me. It's very hard to turn it off. It's like a never-ending explosion. All the time.
You've said that this has been the toughest year for you, the most sort of taxing year for you. Like, why? 22 hours a day, or like what? How many?
I was just working, so 7 days a week, sleeping in the factory. I worked in the paint shop, general assembly, body shop.
You ever worry about yourself imploding? Like it's just too much?
Absolutely. No one should put this many hours into work. This is not good. And people should not work this hard. They should not do this. This is very painful.
Painful in what sense?
It hurts my brain and my heart. So this is not recommended for anyone. I just did it because if I didn't do it, then Tesla, good chance Tesla would die.
And it's just like inspiring to see. So I think that he should get more credit. I don't think he gets, some people say they're not impressed. I say he doesn't get enough credit, if you ask me. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Elon Musk. What are your thoughts? Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. My name is Kenim, and see you next time. Peace.
When you had that third failure in a row, did you think, I need to pack this in?
Never.
Why not?
I don't ever give up. I mean, I'd have to be dead or completely incapacitated.